Hey YouTube, this is the second video on the doors. I did an introduction video, and now I'm doing another video. Alright, so here's what I did. I took the hinges off the door, and the rust that's underneath there is from water that was trapped between the hinge and the door. So I ground the hinges off. There was only some surface rust on them. And this is actually surface rust here. Now if you look close, I don't know if you can see, there's like bubbles on there. I put some PR metal prep. And you know what, you can use vinegar if you want to. A little bit of vinegar water. And it'll do the same freaking thing. So anyway, I put some POR stuff on there just to get rid of some of that rust. And it'll work a little while, and then it'll sort of dissolve it. And I'll get rid of that, sand it off a little bit by hand. I noticed that, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a crack there where the hinge was at the end of the hinge, so I need to weld that. The rest of this is just surface rust, a couple spots on the door that, like here, surface, a little bit of surface rust. I'm not going to worry about that. I'll sand it down. I'm going to paint the whole door anyway. But underneath here, here's what I did. I determined where the door was rust. You can see up in here, in this area, and there's a small hole in here. So I went about an inch above that. What I'm going to do is I made a pattern. Now here's how I made the pattern. All I did was take a piece of body paper, lay it over top of that. I'm using the green tape to actually hold the paper down. Okay, and I'm going to use it also as an alignment for where the body panel would be. But anyway, I have the green tape holding that down. I put some yellow tape on there just to back up the paper. Now I scribed a line along the edge of the door. By pulling the paper tight, I scribed a line with a pencil along the very edge of where the door is. Okay, you can see the line there. So that's going to give me the size of the door panel. The felt tip marker, which is a really squiggly line, I'm a little shaky this morning for some reason. Anyway, that's just going to give me some extra metal to fold around the door panel. Okay, so I'll just straighten that out. I got probably an inch there. I don't need that much. I think a little less will do, but it doesn't hurt to have a little extra on your pattern. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the pattern along that black line using a razor. So once I cut that off of there, I'll use this pattern then to make myself a panel. I'm going to use 18 gauge for this. If I have some 20 gauge, I might even use that, because these doors are not, obviously not that heavy. So I'll get back to you when I get more done than this. So this is basically what I'm doing. I'm going to be taking out, you know, this piece. But I'm going to put a line along the door that shows me where my metal's going to be, so that I can, you know, align it good. So I'll be marking that with this pencil. Whoa. Yeah, this freaking green tape here is Walmart brand, which was a mistake. It's not 3M, so it doesn't stick as well. But anyway, so there I have a mark. Give me an idea. I think I'm going to mark that a little heavier yet here. I hope I don't lose my mark. Alright, so that's where that'll go after I cut the metal out. Alright guys, so that's what I'm doing so far. And what I did was I ground that down. I have a polisher here. I've never used it as a polisher once in my life, maybe as a buffer, but I got this really heavy grinding surface on here. It's probably, I don't know, that thing's probably like 36 grit, so it tears this up pretty much. You don't want to go too far past the panel, because you will get some swirl marks in the metal, but I'll sand them out as I go. Alright, so that's where we're at so far. Sanded it down, identified the problem, and now we're going to make a pattern so we can make the piece. I'll get back to you when I start that. Bye.